this ain't happening. I can't go to lunch with my husband like this. He's gonna make fun of me the whole fucking time. Hi, thank you so much for joining me here today on my channel. My name is Michelle, if you've never seen my face before. Today, I'm gonna create my very first of 2 looks with my brand new Muerte palette by Melt Cosmetics. So if you're interested in seeing what kind of a look I can come up with, just keep watching. So I do have my eyes primed. I just have them primed right now with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Did give it just a moment to set down a little bit, possibly a moment too long for my own preferences. I have no idea what kind of a look I'm about to create. And I'm not gonna lie, that's an intimidating color story. I don't even know if I can make something pretty with this. So let's just see what happens. So let me just move this out of the way. All right. I'm stalling. I'm nervous, okay? I'm nervous. Let me go ahead and just get going. I'm gonna start off with a Refer 13 because it's just like a small, little bitty tapered, blunt edge blender. I'm just gonna start off with this really beautiful bold red. Ooh. I barely touched it. Okay, let's see what happens. That's a beautiful red. Pretty sure I don't have anything that nice for a matte red in my entire collection. Most good matte reds are a pressed pigment, and I can only play with eyeshadows. So my choices are somewhat limited. Wow, this is really pretty. Okay, let's just see what happens here, because do I want to do it in the same shape? Yeah, I'm already like way out of my comfort zone with this color story, so I don't really want to like change the shape too much into something that I don't know how to handle, because I really do want to be able to like photograph the look and let you see it on both eyes and try to wear it throughout the night so I can see whether or not these shadows will bother me. Like if I try to wear this palette for a special event that's gonna like last into the night, you know? Like say going to see a live band or I don't know, whatever else. Some kind of like art fest, date night or something. Bring that in over here on the edge so they can match. I truly have no idea what I'm doing, so like I can't give you any instructions, but you can watch. I hope you enjoy. I might cut out a bunch of it and just like, you know, let you see basically what I'm doing. I probably will do that. I'm gonna take the same brush into the slightly deeper red, maroon right next to the red. And then I'm just gonna deepen up this outer corner here a little bit. Get a little bit of depth going before I figure out what I'm gonna do on the lid. Okay. I do like how that's starting to look, but I think that, ooh, that's really, really pretty and vampy. Do I want to go deeper berry towards the eye? I think so. I'm going to take more of that same shade and just bring it in a little bit over so we can take over that red look and get it a little bit darker on the lid. Still using that same Refer 13. Man, I'm really spoiled. I keep expecting these mats to build up on each other like Natasha Denona mats, and it's just not happening. I mean, they're pretty good mats considering it's not Natasha Denona or Pat McGrath, you know? So I really like melt mattes, but still not quite what I was hoping it would be. But, you know, I can work with it here. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into the red here. Same brush. Probably should have planned this out a little better. But here we are. All right. Ooh, I do like the way that burgundy and red, though, is kind of melding together. Okay. This is like a super vampy look, and I'm not mad about it. Okay. Whoa. All right. Now, I think I need to set that brush down. It's been working hard. What I'm gonna pick up is I'm lost, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna cop out, okay? I'm gonna cop out, and do we want to do white in the middle? Do we like the way this looks like that, or do we want to close it out? I feel like we should close it out. I have too many brushes all in one spot, so it makes it hard to find them. Okay, I'm gonna use this little bitty Chanel brush. What is this? The eye contour, I think, this one. I'm gonna use this just to get in the detail, and I'm gonna go back in with that red. Just loading up my brush with the red. Tapping off because I don't want any fallout into my eyeball. And I'm just going to shape this out to where it doesn't get too far over, and I can close the look out with like just this red eye. I'm still going to do something on the bottom though, so hold on. I want to close out the top and leave it like this because I don't know where I was going with that. I don't have anything else to like mix with it, so. Okay. All right. I'm gonna just try to build up the red on this bridge. I feel like this red is fading. Yeah, it hasn't even been very long and it's fading. Let me pack it in more and see if it'll stay while I like blink and talk. It's not like I've been outside and the wind even blew my face or anything. How are you already gonna be fading? All right, so let's just see what happens here. I do like how it looks really deeply pigmented though when you first start applying it. I like that a lot. Okay. There's the top look. For the bottom, I want to do, I'm gonna go in with the Sonia G flat definer on the edge, and I'm gonna go into this deeper burgundy right here. Okay, so now we've used this one, that one. Now we're gonna go into this one. It's almost like a plum, it's really dark. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bottom. Ooh. And then just a little bit across the upper edge to connect that. Okay, I feel like that did vampy up the eye just enough. What do we think? Like, do I look sickly? I'll admit, this is an intense look, you know, but like, obviously you're gonna get an intense look with this palette. It's not subtle. It's not a demure color story by any means. I feel like this is truly testing my creativity in ways that I never anticipated, because I never really thought I'd be able to have this palette. I thought it was long gone, much like everybody else thought. Okay, now I'm just taking that burgundy back into the corner. I want to deepen up that outer corner and not lose that. Just want to see if I can build back up, because it's like been wiped away with the other things I applied. Okay, I do like the way that looks. Ooh, I love the the way that looks. Okay, I mean, there's not a lot to it. It's 2 colors, you know, 3 essentially, but it could have been 2. But I do like it. Not sure if I'm done yet though. I'm not done. Okay, I'm gonna take this Forever 21, which I believe is a synthetic brush. I used to think it was horsehair, but then I found out it was synthetic. And I'm gonna go into this pale one over here on the end. Probably the one that you would think is obvious. And I'm just gonna apply this. Ooh, that's a lot of shit came off. Like, tap that brush off. It's chunky. A lot of stuff came off this brush. I'm gonna just apply this here in the front and see if I can get a little bit of less of a flat look and more like, I don't know, something happening here. Okay, I don't know if I was expecting that, but like I can work with that. Do I like that effect? I'm gonna go with no. I mean, it's okay from afar. Up close, this is what it looks like. Let me know what you think. It's a bit intense, I know. I feel like the look is done. Yeah, there's really nowhere else I can go with it without pulling in another palette. So let me close the eye look off with some mascara and eyeliner, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look. So this is the completed first look. Let me know what you think down below. And I'll be right back with look number 2, which to me is going to be tomorrow. But for you, is coming up now. Okay, so here we are for look number 2. Today, I am going to play with the other shades that I didn't play with yesterday. I'm going to definitely stay a lot more on this side of the palette, but I do want to also try to incorporate red with the look. So maybe I can pull out something that matches my cute little summer dress. I'm pulling out the very absolute last of summer here, so I want to do a fun look. Already got my eyes primed. I'm just gonna go to lunch with my husband. We're just gonna hurry. I gotta hurry up. I gotta get out the door. He told me that I don't have much time before we have to leave, so like I've got to go. So I'm gonna get the show on the road. I'm gonna take Sonia G Mini Booster. I'm gonna start off with this gray in the crease. Okay, so I've placed the gray, the super, super deep dark gray into the crease. I don't know if that's what I was expecting. I have no idea what direction this look is gonna go into now. I thought I was gonna do more of a blue look, but I didn't wanna just like start off bam with the blue one. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the blue one. I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna take this beautiful blue. I do not want any fallout. All right, I do not have time to clean up my face, so like I've got to get the look right first time around. So I try to, you know, have my edges and stuff like that workable along the way. Okay, so this is where we're at so far. It's kind of deep and dark. I like it. I really like it. I'm like, this is not my usual vibe. It's a little bit darker, this palette is, than my usual vibe, but I think that's what I like about it so much, is that it really is just like making me do things that I wouldn't normally do with eyeshadow. I'm just gonna do a gradient. I'm gonna go ahead and do this like aqua shade, this deep one. I'm taking this one right here on like a rougher. There's like no difference between that shade, hardly. You literally cannot tell a difference. Okay, well, I'm just gonna pack that in and work it in. But there's literally hardly a discernible difference between the teal aspect of that shade and the deep, more blue aspect of the first blue that I used. Like in the pan, they look very different, but on the eye, it's just like so close that it's really hard to see a difference. I'm just stating. Just stating how I'm noticing the shadows work together, that's all. Anyhow, that was my baby girl. You okay, sweetheart? She's gonna fluff the pillow and get comfortable. All right, Now I'm going to go in with, I'm going to take this Refer 21. I think I'm ready for this shimmer. It's like not really picking up. This might not be the brush for it. See, there's like really nothing on there. Let's just see what happens. Okay, well that's with a dry brush. It's okay, I'm not that impressed. Let me wet the brush. Also, let me try a better, like a fluffier brush. I think I'm not liking that brush anymore so much. That's just my thoughts right now. I'm gonna keep trying a little bit more with some shimmer. I don't mind this one though, for whatever reason. Let's try the 28, okay? Let's try the 28 and I'm gonna spray my brush. Let me try picking it up first. Okay, yeah, so this one is picking it up a lot better, but I did have to like go in. Let's just see what it looks like dry first and then I'll spray it. Yeah, I mean, that's better, but I think this shadow is just gonna be better sprayed. So let me try that. Pick up some more again. Like I am going in hard trying to get some sort of payoff on this one, man. Jeez. All right. Oh, that did it. Oh, that did it. Yes. Okay. All right. Definitely wet that one. Okay, I'm gonna flip the brush over. I feel a lot better because I was like not feeling that great about these aquas, which really are just so beautiful, and I don't want to be disappointed by the aquas, you know. Okay, this is a lot better wet. That's the way to go for this one. Okay, that's it right there. I feel like that's it for the top. I want to just try to perfect this top line. Oh, somehow I missed this dark blue shimmer. Let me like blend out the very top edge with that dark blue shimmer. All right, we're gonna see how, this is my very first time to use this Sonia G Pencil Pro. Yeah, Pencil Pro. Does that say Pro or 2? Fuck, dude, I don't know. What does that say? Can you read that? Anyway, this is my first time to use it. I washed it, and now I'm gonna use it with, watch this become my favorite. I'm gonna use it with this blue. Watch this pencil become my favorite and trump my Refer one. Let's just see. I almost missed this dark blue, man. This is a great one to blend out this like patchy edge up here. Ooh, that did it. That gave me the like deep blue fire that I needed for the top of that look. Did you see that? I'm not even gonna blend it out. I love the way that looks, just like that. I'm gonna leave it a nice blunt edge. Ooh, yeah, a nice sparkly blunt edge. But one I feel like is going up higher than the other one. They're not even shaped the same. All right, we are gonna blend it out a little bit now because I messed it up. I do like this pencil though, but it's like a medium between the super smaller pencils of Refer and my 26. It's like a one in between those shapes. So I feel like it was a good addition to the collection because I only had really for pencils in my Fude, I only either had to do something super giant like this or super little like this. You know, I didn't have anything in between. So this one is right in between, and I feel like I really needed that. I was missing that. Okay, I don't think the shapes are exactly the same, but I don't have a lot more time to mess with it, and I'm just gonna leave it at that for the top. Okay, so I wiped off the fallout, and I feel like it kind of messed up a little bit of the placement of concealer that I had going on, like 'cause I had spot concealed just a little bit of my freckles. Just right here to like blend it into a little bit of nothing, but I'm gonna have to just work with it. So yeah, at least I don't have like blue looking under eyes anymore because that was a lot of fallout. All right, I'm happy with the top. Let me get, I had to make sure I was recording. Let me get the bottom lash line primed. Okay, it's about as good as it's gonna get. I don't think I'm gonna be doing this like lower lash line eyeliner. I mean, I don't think I am gonna start incorporating this lower lash line eye primer because that created a mess. Okay, I'm gonna take this little bitty Rephr 03, which I love. And I'm gonna go from brightest to darkest. Okay, I've got a little bit of the red. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to cope with the shit that's falling in my eye. Hold on. Okay, I don't think I like this look. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is probably not my most shining moment. Okay, I'm not done. Let's just trust the process for a minute. Just see what we can make happen here. Okay, yeah, this ain't happening. I can't go to lunch with my husband like this. He's gonna make fun of me the whole fucking time. He's gonna make fun of my look the whole damn time. Oh my God. Fuck it. This is what he's going to lunch with, okay? All right. I'm gonna take another 03. And I'm gonna go into the deepest burgundy, which I did use yesterday, and I'm gonna just line the back half. That made it a little bit less superhero-y, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I like that. Give it a little bit more of like a on-purpose look. Intentional. Makes it look more like I meant to do this. I mean, technically I did because I placed all of these colors where I decided to, but I didn't mean to do this, okay? Anyway. I will say, out of all the videos over the years, or however long it's been, of the Muerte palette that I have watched, which it's been a long time since I've seen them, I think like a few months maybe, at the very least. I mean, like the most recent. Because like I watched videos even while I never thought I was going to be able to have this palette, just because I wanted to see, like, live vicariously through them, I guess, and just see what it was like using the palette, like what it performed like in use. Anyway, based off of what I saw in the videos, I'm not 100% certain that this is the same formula that it used to be. I really don't know. They said it was, but you know, people say a lot of things, so I don't really know. But anyway, out of all the videos that I saw of looks with this palette, I will admit that I only saw like two looks that came out where they were actually pretty. All the rest of them were just kind of like weird looks. I mean, like, you know, they rocked it and that's fine. I'm not trying to like, just saying they weren't like beautiful eye looks that I was like, ooh, I want to wear that, you know. So at least I'm not the only one putting up like weird videos with this makeup. Here comes my husband. Let's see what he thinks of this look.
Hi, Goosey. It's different.
It is different. That's what I was just saying. Look, in my... Exactly. But look, in my defense, this is the palette that I had to work with. These are the colors that I had to work with. So I didn't have a lot to work with. And I, you know, considering that, I kind of think it looks a little cool. Anyway, I'm going to complete the look. I'll come back in just a moment to show you what it looks like with eyeliner, mascara, and the completed face. One sec. I'm back with a completed face. Let me know what you think. I like it a little bit more now that I've got like the rest of it pulled together. Is it my best work? Possibly not. I think that my overall first impressions of this palette are, what I liked the most about it is the color story. It sings to my heart, but I don't exactly like how some of the shades performed on the eyes. Like, I don't like how you can't distinguish the difference between these two visually once they're laid down on the eyelid. I did not like the performance of this at all. Let me see if I can like at least try to use it by itself in the inner corner, because I forgot to do an inner corner at all. Oh, okay, yeah. I like it better as an inner corner, but it was nasty yesterday. Like, it did not look good on top, layered on top of the red. Layered on top of the red, I did not like the way it looked, but I do appreciate that it's in there for just like a little hint of some inner corner brightness within this palette, in case you don't want to have to pull from another Okay, so that made me like the palette a little more. Overall, I am happy to have this palette. Do I think it's worth the hype? Yes and no. The color story is great. I love the depth of the mattes. There were a little bit of performance issues, like I stated. The mattes could be a better quality, but they're pretty good. So I do like them. Knowing what I know now after having used the palette, would I go back and buy it again? I'm going to save that for a video where I'm going to do that whole topic all together with a bunch of my palettes. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is the completed look number 2. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've got to get going, and so I will catch you in my next one. Bye.